What's going on? What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Got by 2009. I'm gonna do a unusual video because y'all know I usually do mines on the inside, but I wanted to give y'all some high frequency content. Y'all, anybody that been watching me from the beginning, y'all know I've been doing this outside from the start, but I eventually, began doing videos on the inside. But if you want me to go back to doing my old format where I would do videos outside, what I mean? Y'all just let me know in the comments. For those who will come in and watch the video later on, y'all just let me know. But like I always tell y'all, make sure you hit that like button as you enter the chat room and make sure this thing ain't on. Okay. Make sure y'all hit that like button as you enter the chat room. And like I always tell y'all, if you want to follow me, make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. And y'all know I do advice consultations and birth chart reads. And if y'all want to hit me up behind the scenes, make sure you hit me up at 312-526-6350, 312-526-6350. And make sure if y'all want to hit me up on IG, make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009 on Instagram. And like I tell y'all, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I appreciate those that's tuning in. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all let me know if y'all up in here. I'm just want to hit y'all with something a little quick today. Hopefully they don't do me too dirty on the view count and let some of y'all up in here. I'm gonna try to be patient, but give y'all a little couple minutes to get up in here, see if they let y'all up in here and tune in. But like I always tell y'all, make sure y'all hit the like button as y'all enter the chat room. Let me know if y'all up in here. Let me know where you from. I appreciate hearing from y'all. And this video gonna be about the introduction of dating a Scorpio man. And I'm gonna go into, certain things about us. Yeah, it's really, really nice out here today. So I want to hit y'all with a little something a little different, way different than what I usually do. So y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Let me know if y'all up in here. I'm just getting everybody a little time to come up in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe. If you've been watching me for a certain amount of time, let me know how long you've been watching. If you've been tuning in for me for a short period of time, let me know. And make sure y'all hit that like button. One thing you got to understand when it comes to dating a Scorpio, it's a lot of things that I know it can be confusing and certain things that I know that can be hard to understand. So I'm gonna try my best to break it down. And y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Like I always tell y'all, I see y'all up in here. So one thing you gotta understand when you're dealing with a Scorpio man is we deal with the individual that we feel the most and the most, connect with, that we feel the most chemistry with. It has to literally be explosive in order for us to even connect with that person, even on a lightweight level. A Scorpio is not going to talk to you just for the kick the breeze. He's not going to be the type that just talk to you just because you're a nice looking lady. You know what I mean? And what's going on, Candy Thomas? Where you from, Miss Candy? Let me know where you from. It's always going to be something extremely intense for us to connect with you because just like y'all, we are very introverted as well. So if you don't if we talking to you or trying to get to know you or trying to date you, you have to understand it's a extremely deep, extremely heavy, extremely intense feeling that connects us to you. Okay, much love to Boston. I got a couple of other Boston supporters. I don't know what they own, but I got love for Boston. Much love to Boston. What I mean? Make sure you follow me, Candy, at Godbody_2009, and all my other supporters. Make sure y'all comment. I love to see and hear from all of y'all. Let me know where you from. We have to be. It's very deliberate when it comes to Scorpio connection because he's not going to deal with nobody. He's not going to date nobody. He's not going to talk to nobody on some lightweight level. It's always going to be deep with us. It's always going to be very intense with us. We're not going to connect with you on any type of fake time. So if you're dealing with us, understand that we're going to we have real intentions, and he don't see you as no halfway person. He sees you as somebody that has longevity. He sees you as somebody that he can connect with on long term. Just thank you so much. I appreciate it. and he wants to connect with you. So a lot of times when y'all kind of apprehensive or nervous about the Scorpio man, you have to understand that we are on a real serious time with y'all. We are on a real deep connection with y'all. You know what I mean? So he's going to have a certain assertiveness about himself that's going to be very bold. He's going to be very blunt when talking to you. He's going to be very almost impulsive to a certain extent. And for those that might be younger that don't understand that, he's going to be very it's going to be very quick. It's going to seem like he's very extreme, almost kind of just intense when it comes to his approach with you. What's going on, Leah? Let me know where you from, Leah. And make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like I always tell y'all, this is introduction to dating the Scorpio man. So we come in, the Scorpio, understand this, the Scorpio man gonna come in the same way that he wants to start the connection. He's gonna come in the same way that he wants the connection to end as far as long term. You know what I mean? He's never going to be an individual that does things, just to be doing them. So when he connects with you, you got to understand it's very deliberate and it's extreme. It's going to be intense. It has to be a lot that make us really connect with y'all. It has to be something that we really see different in you, that connects us to you, that makes us want to be around you, that makes us want to date you, that makes us want to connect with you. And it can't be it's not going to be any other way around. It's never going to be a lightweight on any type of light term when it comes to connecting with us. So you got to understand when you're dating that Scorpio, yes, he's going to come off as almost in this speed, almost like he's in some type of rush, but it's not really that he's in a type of rush. But at the same time, he has to make sure he gets that woman that he connected with. He can't give the other dude another chance to connect with you. He can't give that the thirsties in your inbox or in your DMs, time enough to get in. We don't mind competition, but we don't play around with competition. So the Scorpio man, he's going to always see it as he's competing against 1,000 people. He's going to always have this energy when it comes to you, where he has to step up to the plate. It's almost like dating is almost like going out for football tryouts for a Scorpio man. Dating is like going out for the tryouts for the NFL or for the NBA or something like that. Like you only get one time to really shine and really make your voice heard or really make your voice seen. So we can't connect with y'all on no lightweight. We can't connect with y'all on no part time. I know they're gonna mess with the numbers and stuff like that. But so just comment, let me know if y'all up in here, because sometimes they play with the numbers where I can't see y'all, where it makes me think there's nobody in here. So y'all make sure y'all just hit the like button. Make sure y'all comment. Let me know if y'all up in here. If they giving y'all a difficult time on the screen to watch my videos, y'all just let me know in the comments. And like I always tell y'all, make sure you hit that like button as you enter the chat room. Make sure y'all follow me at Godbody_2009. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I really appreciate it, because y'all, I know I love connecting with y'all, and like I always tell y'all, if y'all want to support the platform, my Cash App link is posted in the chat room, as well as my PayPal link. And if you want to hit me up behind the scenes for advice, consultations, or things of that nature, make sure you hit me up at 312-526-6350, 312-526-6350. I appreciate y'all. So when you connect with that Scorpio in the beginning, understand that he's going to be very deep. We're extremely passionate. Yes, we definitely do have that intensity about ourselves with whoever we're connected with. Yes, we do have that depth about ourselves with whoever we're connected with. So it's anybody that I ever really, came at with a certain aggression, like they feel like we really mean everything that we say. We really mean the whole introduction when we're connecting with y'all. But a lot of times we don't feel like we're being received. So certain Scorpios might back off, because a lot of y'all ask me, like, why is he so intense in the beginning? Then he starts to back off. He must have been playing games, or he must got somebody else, or he must not be that serious. But, oh yeah, hold on. I got to make sure of something, y'all. Make sure I ain't tripping. Oh, never mind. I was like, hold on. So a lot of times he's going to back away because we're so serious and we're so intense and so connected to y'all from the very start that we don't want to blow it. We don't want to come off as being too extreme. We don't want to come off as being too thirsty. So if the Scorpio man feels like you're not interested for a minute, if he feels like you're just playing games, we'll back away and give you that space. We'll back away and give you that time to date who you want to date, talk to you who you want to talk to. So a lot of y'all don't even be feeling like that. Y'all feel the same way we feel, right? So if you feel like that, that's why I tell y'all to connect with us, because one thing about the Scorpio you're gonna learn is we show we show 100% the connection, the chemistry, the passion, the intensity. We show that from the very beginning. So if you don't understand it, if you take it for us just showing out for a new girl on our arm, just wanting to impress you, no, he really showing you what he really feels, or showing you how he really connects with you from the very beginning. So it's not to pull your leg, it's not to be weird, it's not to be fake. It's like we're really being serious. So take it very seriously when we connecting with y'all. Take it very sincerely when we connected with y'all. Make sure you hit that like button. Thank you for coming in. You make sure you hit that like button. You know, it's very deep. So anybody that we come out, it takes us a lot of effort and a lot of preparation, a lot of encouragement, and just coaching to get us to even want to stick ourselves out there, because just like a lot of y'all that's introverts, empaths, we really stay in our own lane. We're not the ones that really move like these hopeless romance, but we do connect and love somebody. When we love somebody, it's very easy for us to love them. We don't fall in love easy, but when we love somebody, it is easy for us to fall in love. Okay, much love to Jamaica. Make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. Like I always tell y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. If y'all enjoy these videos out and about with me moving around on some high frequency, let me know in the comments. Let me know with your likes. Let me know with your subscription. Let me know when you watch my other videos. It don't matter. Some of y'all might not want to comment on this video. You want to be a little private. So if you just want to comment and just make it more private, comment on one of my older videos. You ain't got to do it on this one. Just comment on my old video. You know what I mean? So one thing you got to understand when you connect with us is, dating is very strategic for us. Uh, I don't rebound after relationships. I don't, I don't cheat date. When you pissed off with her and you just want to find another chick, I don't cheat date. I don't rebound because I broke up with my girlfriend. I don't, I don't thirst date because I'm just a little horny. Like everything has to match mind, body, and soul with the Scorpio man. Mind, body, and soul. So if those three things are not equilateral and are not congruent as far as the levels of love and energy and connection, I don't waste my time. I don't waste her time. So when you're done with Scorpio man, understand that he's very real. He's very serious. But if you show that you playing around for a second, then he's gonna take it. Oh, she don't like me like that. If you come off as, oh, I'm too fly. I'm the fly girl. I'm not paying attention to God body. I'm too fly to pay attention to the God body. Then I'll be like, okay, she too fly. I'm not gonna get mad and be like, the hell with her. She a bleep bleep bleep. No, I'm gonna be like, okay, she too fly. I'm gonna leave her alone. Let her be flat. Oh, she already taken. So I'm gonna leave her alone and let her be taken. And a lot of times, like I tell y'all don't even really sincerely mean that. But if you coming off like you too fly, just because we a new guy in your life, or we just a new person in your life, we gonna take it as you not really liking us. You see what I'm saying? If you come off as you being too quiet, too shy, it's like, okay, we might sincerely understand. Okay, she might be a little shy, a little quiet or whatever. But he's gonna take it. Oh, she ain't really liking me. She ain't really feeling me like that. Because if she did, she wouldn't hesitate so much. If she did, it wouldn't be this. halfway connection. It would have some depth to it. You know what I mean? She wouldn't be scared to connect with me. So understand when he coming at you from the beginning, it's gonna be very intense. Yes, we're gonna come off as very intense from the very beginning. Yes, we're gonna come off very deep from the very beginning. Is because we show you the energy that we want to receive. I want to recoup, want you to reciprocate from the very start. So what if he's being passionate? He really means it with all his heart. He really means it with all his soul. If he's really being intense with you, that's the energy that he wants in the relationship, in the duration of the relationship. So he's going to connect with you, and he's going to be very serious with you. He's going to be very deep with you. Some of y'all take it for, oh, he just want a piece of this nice juicy figure of mine. He just want to kiss on this pretty face of mine. So he gonna tell me without no. We don't tell people what they want to hear. And anybody that ever dealt with a real Scorpio, they'll tell you we don't tell you what you want to hear. We don't play the we don't. I don't know why people say we play games. We don't play games. We don't play games. When you connect with us, if we show you the serious sides of a. If we feel like we got to play games, that's in our passion. I can't speak on immature Scorpios or younger Scorpios. They might play games at certain times because I had that stage in my early 20s, in my teenage years. But more adult Scorpio, we don't play games. So understand from the very beginning, we're very serious. We're very deep with you. We're very heavy with you. If you be like, he just being a man. He just want to connect. He just wants some of this pretty, gorgeous woman. He just wanted to be connected with this pretty lady. It'd be like, okay, she don't rock with me like that. She getting flamboyant on me. Oh, she don't rock with me like that. She getting Grey Poupon on me. She done got Grey Poupon on me. Her nose in the air. Y'all know how y'all get, especially the women that we connect with, because a lot of y'all are the fly girls, the popular girl, the super sexy girl that's shy. It's y'all very beautiful, gorgeous women. But if you give him that honeymoon phase, and when you be like, "What do you mean, God body?" If you show us that layer of yourself that you show every other guy that you don't want to be bothered with, or you show every other person as a almost a nervous reaction, we take it as you don't like us. And you could just be doing that just off a nervous reaction. It's gonna be like, oh, she don't fuck with me like that. Oh, she don't like me because she wouldn't even talk to me like that. Oh, she don't like me. She wouldn't even come off like that if she liked me. You know what I'm saying? She would be more talkative with me, more social with me. And a lot of times that's not the case. It's yes, it's confusing for us as men, but that's not the case a lot of times. A lot of women, the guys that they like the most, they the shyest with, they the most quietest with, they avoid the most. It seems like it would be any otherwise, but it still be like that for us men. So y'all got to help us out a little bit sometime and help us break the ice with y'all, because the Scorpio man, if he comes at you, he's doing half the work that most Scorpios don't even do a lot of times. And you got to understand, that means we really are into you. That means we really want to connect with you. We tell you how sexy you are. We open up to you. We talk with you. It's because he sees something deep in you. That's why certain Scorpios, they have this very charismatic introduction, then they go silent. They have this deep passionate introduction, then they go silent, or they back away. I don't connect with anything that's fake. He's not going to connect with anything that's not really grounded, that's not really deep. I see y'all coming up here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Like I always tell y'all, if you want to show love to the platform and everything, make sure y'all follow me at Godbody_2009. Make sure y'all donate and show love to the channel. I appreciate it. If you want to follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. Make sure y'all hit that like button. If y'all want to donate to the channel, my links I post in the chat room. And if you want to hit me up for advice, make sure you hit me up at 312-526-6350. Make sure y'all follow me at Godbody_2009. Oh yeah, if you want to hit me up behind the scenes for advice consultations and things like that, make sure y'all hit me up at 312-526-6350. Make sure y'all subscribe. Hit the like button. Let me know where y'all from. I love to know where y'all from. I love talking with y'all. So make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. This is a real Scorpio man dating the introduction of dating. Um, the woman that receives us without any confrontation, without any nervousness, the one that really takes us in. I say, just to be honest, it's women that do introduce themselves to us and talk with us, and y'all, we really love y'all because y'all really make it easy for us. Because a lot of women they give us a hard time. Y'all know how y'all is with us. Some of y'all will circle around the Scorpio. You got the woman that will circle around us for years and won't say nothing and be crushing on us, be soaking our energy, be in love with us, but won't say nothing. She won't even make herself sing. She won't even make herself in, any type of existence. Then you got the woman that will make herself known, but she'll come off as a friend, a distant friend. She'll come off as a distant acquaintance that just like that Scorpio. Okay, that's fine, but we want to know exactly what it is. We don't like to beat around the bush with nobody. We don't like to you know be fake with nobody. So it's like, if you feeling that energy and connection with the Scorpio man, if you feeling that real passion from us, let us know exactly where you stand. Let that Scorpio know exactly, where it's going, where the relationship going. How far is it going? How do you really like that Scorpio? Do you really connect with them? I see y'all up in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit me with that thumbs up now. I love y'all too. Where you from? I got somebody that said they were from Boston. I got somebody that say they from Jamaica. Where y'all from? Yulia didn't say where she was from, but I'm gonna just mess with. I'm gonna just guess because she ain't tell me where she from. She from Russia. Got Russia. I don't even know where she from, but I'm gonna just say Russia. So make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. So when you connect with the Scorpio man, understand that we gonna make sure you, when you talk to a Scorpio man, make sure you connect with us on some real time. And this is to anybody that's that's watching. Please don't. It's nothing wrong with being fun, but people that's been around for this channel a long time. If you want to ask me stuff and talk to me and stuff, at least show love to the channel. At least support the channel. You know what I mean? Don't hit me up with no crazy questions. Don't ask me no stupid questions, because we not children here. So please don't ask no crazy questions. You can ask me funny questions. You can even ask me silly questions, but don't just ask blatantly weird questions. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all hit that like, but let me know if y'all up in here. I might get a little shade for a second. I mean, these clouds are passing by like the speed of light. The spirits are really in the air. That's the truth. So y'all be careful out there. Y'all stay prayed up too, because these spirits are definitely in the air. So one thing you got to understand when you connecting with a Scorpio man is we feel energy. We connect with people, so we feel the positivity. We can feel the love. We can feel the intensity coming from that individual, coming from that woman, coming from that particular person, and we just follow suit. We just try to connect what we feel. We just try to go with what we know and what we feeling from that person. So if he feels a deliberate connection from you that's deep, that has meaning to it, we're going to talk to you. We're going to try to make small talk with you. Even though we're not small talkers, this is how you know we like you, because Scorpio man, we're not even small talkers. So if he's doing small talk with you and stuff like that, that means it's a extremely deep connection with you. That means it's an extremely, a deliberate, passionate connection with you. You know what I mean? And it's not fake. It's not watered down. We're not doing it to be casual. We're not doing it just to connect with you, you know, on some part time. So understand, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. It's 13 of y'all in here, so everybody ain't keeping it real with me. Make sure y'all keep it 100. Make sure y'all hit that like button. You know, I'm gonna use the line that old boy used. If you just want to show love and want to just show God body some love and give me a cup of coffee. He said a cup of coffee. Treat God by this. Some, you know what I mean. Make sure y'all donate, show love. You know what I mean. Make sure y'all donate to my links that's posted in the chat room. You know, if you had a cash app, my links is in there. But we only connect with people that's serious. We only connect with individuals that we feel that is going to be some type of long term relationship. That's going to be some type of long term connection with. You know, it's never going to be halfway. Yeah, this is confirmation. I think I'm surrounded by, dark spirits where I'm at, y'all. I'm just being honest with y'all because every time I do a video outside of that location, my views just be springing up. It ain't got nothing to do with the platform. It ain't got nothing to do with, none of that stuff. People controlling or none of that stuff. I think I'm really surrounded by dark energies that are, circulating and trying to, like, because every time I do videos where I'm at my residence, it's like the numbers be weird, stuff weird be happening to it. It's like people really, you don't know who's wishing on your downfall. You know what I mean? So I had to take it outside because I can let my frequencies reach the sky and come right back down to me. Reflect that energy. So one thing you got to understand when it comes to connecting with Scorpio man is, yes, he's going to be extremely sexually intense in the beginning. Yes, he's going to be passionate. We will literally sex that woman up like she's the last woman on earth. We will lick her all up like she's the last one on earth. Yes, we will be romantic. Yes, we gonna go all out because we treat the woman like the woman like she's really somebody that we want to keep with us forever. And I guess that's what people say the possessiveness and all this come from. But we will keep that woman and show that woman that intensity that she wants forever. You know what I mean? We show that woman the love that she connects with forever. And this is why we're so sexually intense in the beginning. So you got to understand, yes, he's going to be sexually intense. Yes, he's going to be deep. Yes, we're going to be passionate. I never, and I'm not trying to be funny or none of that stuff, but I never had a complaint about romance in no relationship I ever had. I never had a complaint about the sexual stimulation in any relationship I ever had. Certain times it would be like certain jealousy. Certain times it will be like, uh, thank you for, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe. If you want to show that love, my links I post in the chat room like I tell everybody else. Let me know where you from. Let me know if you're female, male. That's if you like, but let me know where you from. Make sure y'all hit that like button. It's 19 of y'all in here. It's only 11 likes. What's the deal, y'all? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. So y'all seeing the efforts I'm putting into the video. This is I'm trying to show y'all through example. You see, I'm putting the extra. This is how Scorpio is in the beginning of the relationship. See how I'm going out my way. I'm talking to y'all. I'm flapping my gums. I'm energetic. I'm putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting in that effort because you put in what you get out of it, right? So that's the same thing with Scorpio relationship. We put in what we want out of it. So we put in that effort. We try to we try to show that effort. Like, I want to see her. I want to connect with her. I want to be around her. So I'm gonna show her. I'm gonna treat her like she my future wife. I'm gonna treat her like she the future mother of my kids. I'm gonna treat her like she the woman I'm gonna be with for years. You know what I mean? And if you're not ready for that, it's going to show in time. If you're not serious with that, it's going to show in time. And the Scorpio man, he's going to be watching you. He's going to be paying close attention to you. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. I appreciate y'all, but make sure y'all subscribe. This is a Scorpio man dating introduction in the beginning. This is a God Body 2009 channel. I talk about astrology, spirituality, numerology, you know, all of that stuff, relationships, life, death, everything. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. This is not a one-dimensional channel. This is not a watered down channel. This is not a rehearsed channel. This is not a scripted channel. So if you want real content, if you like real videos, this is the channel for you. So when you come to connect with Scorpio man, yes, we're gonna be deep. If you're not ready for a relationship, that's the only time we'll get away from you. When you show you're not ready for a relationship, when you show you might be immature, or when she showed that she got too much going on, it's like we back away from stuff that has no longevity. The Scorpio only backs away from relationships that don't have no real passion, don't have no real love, don't have no real connection. It's like it's not gonna be worth time. It's not gonna be worth that time. It's not gonna be worth the effort. It's not gonna be worth the due diligence. So we disconnect from it. You know what I mean? Because it don't. It's not gonna hold nothing. It's not gonna hold no weight. And yes, God body is tall. I always be sitting down, but it's like James Brown said, you got to get on up off that thing sometime. You know what I'm saying? I got you gotta shake it up. You got to shake it off. I don't have no internet body. I don't have no internet stomach. I'm outside with it. I'm always outside. I don't never show y'all on my videos, but God body a outside dude. I'm not no internet uh, bouncy ball shaped. I'm not internet bouncy ball shape. I'm not 4 feet tall. I'm 6'3". You know what I'm saying? I'm built like an athlete. So I'm just showing y'all I love y'all. You know what I mean? You're not listening to no weak ass weirdo just talking on the internet. You talking to a real thoroughbred. You know what I mean? So when you connected with God by you got to understand that Scorpios in the beginning, you know, we show the love that we want to receive in return because a lot of people don't understand this. A lot of people don't really try to understand this. A lot of people don't really have that depth or that love for us to try to connect with us. So when we find somebody that is worth holding on to, we show you that intensity, we show you that passion, we show you that love, we show you that charisma, we show you that depth. You know what I mean? Because we want that in return. Because it's so hard to receive from others, it's so hard to build from others because so many people they want to water down their love, they want to fake it off, they want to jeopardize it, they want to sabotage their own love. I treat people that love them with the least bit in it, and I don't do that. I try to show that intensity. I try to show that love. I show that passion just right off the top, right from the very beginning. So if you connect with us, understand that we're going to be extreme. We're going to be extremely romantic. We're going to be passionate. We're going to show you this overwhelming love. We're going to show you this overwhelming, you know, uh, romantic side of us. Just like I told y'all in my video about long distance Scorpio, we're going to show you that that romantic passion. He's going to be willing to go out of town and come and see you. That's because he feels that you're worth it, not because you're just all that. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely you fine and all that, but it's because it's something about you that is worth being around. It's something around you like I love being around her. I just love hanging with her. You know what I mean? I love spending time with her. That's everything. That's one thing I can say about my relationships. I love genuinely being around them. You see what I'm saying? They somebody I could have saw as just rocking with me. Like a lot of women that connect with us real heavy. They just a lot of y'all just rock with us from the very beginning. A lot of y'all just uh, have a connection with us that y'all don't even. Some of y'all understand, but a lot of y'all don't even understand from the very beginning. So a lot of y'all, it might make y'all nervous. It might make you feel kind of get a certain anxiety because this is we are supernatural partners. We do connect with twin flames. We do connect with women that have this supernatural chemistry with us. You know what I mean? And some of them they can take it, some of them they can't because it's just too strong for them. So it's like I feel like the woman that's intended to be with us, that's supposed to be with us in the universe, that's the woman that the Scorpio found a lot of time. That's the connection that we get in a relationship with a lot of time. And I know yes, it is got a little heat out here, but I'm used to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to the hot tropical weather, so it don't bother me. This melanin ain't here for looks. You know what I mean? This don't come. This the real deal. I'll be alright. My people been in it for umpteen since the beginning of the time. I don't think a little sun ain't gonna hurt me, sweetheart. But thank you for your concern. But one thing you got to understand when it connects with Scorpio man is we we look for deliberate connections. We look for deliberate dating, somebody that is going to have a long term, somebody that's going to connect, with a certain depth, and I don't mean to be funny, but I don't want to see, I don't want no fake love. I appreciate you tuning in, but I don't want no fake love. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be genuine with me. If you're gonna connect with me for real. I don't like us Scorpio. We don't do the shallow energy. We don't do the fake connection. We don't do the watered down connection. You see how different this video is. I got to start doing my videos outside, man, because I'm surrounded by negative energy. I told myself if I do this video today and the numbers be normal and stuff, it's because I'm surrounded by dark energy that hates me. And like, why do people want to hate on my channel and put dark spirits on my channel? Like, gosh, they gonna make me have to sweat a whole damn a half of me by the time I finish doing videos for y'all. But at least y'all enjoy it. As long as y'all enjoy the videos, that's fine. But when you connect with a Scorpio, understand that we only want the one with the most passion. We only want the woman with the most charisma. We want the woman that has a lot of passion in her heart. That's why we connect so well with empaths. That's why we connect so well with women that are extremely quiet. We like the seriousness of you. We like the depths of you. We like the passion of you. So yes, we connect very well with women that are more serious. That's why a lot of times we do find a real passion for women that might be older than us, that might have a certain just different. The woman that was an outcast, she might have been a black sheep in her family. We do connect well with a lot of beautiful women that were black sheeps, women that are very standoffish when it comes to society, women that don't want to be seen by most people, women that don't really like talking with people, the woman that thought she never found love again, and we the one that she decided to give a chance to. Like, I don't know what it is about that. Even as I was at high school, one girl told me, she's like, I gave up on men. Don't. What did she tell me? I'll never forget it. She said, I almost gave up on men and just went completely lesbian. She said, don't make me regret it. And you know what I'm saying? Don't make me regret my decision. And I'm just a 17-year-old kid in high school. She talking like this to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we only the people that we partner with are only, they have a real extreme deep connection with us that's intense. They have a real extreme passion for us that's really 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 overwhelming. So we can't be halfway with nobody, you know. If you want to hit me up behind the scenes, hit me up at 312-526-6350. Don't hit me up on no personal stuff on my chat room. If you want to hit me up on 312-526-6350. I don't mind small questions, but if you got personal stuff, hit me up behind the scenes. I'll just leave it alone. Make sure if y'all want to donate and show love to the channel, make sure y'all donate to my links that's posted. Because I only want to talk to people that's serious. I don't want to block you, Yulia. But if you're not serious, a serious supporter, just leave me alone, please. If you an agent, just leave me alone. Because you act like a COINTELPRO. You don't act like a supporter. You kind of acting like a Muppet baby. You acting like somebody sent you, sweetheart, and you kind of pissing me off. So one good thing you got to understand is that Scorpio, we can see through everybody. We can see through shallow people. I don't care how sexy and beautiful you are. If you're not serious from the very beginning, I know you're not serious. If you're not a friend to me, I know you're not my friend. I don't mistake you for being my friend. I'm not going to treat you like my friend. I'm not going to treat you like you have a future of being my friend, because you've shown me and proven to me. That's why Scorpio, that's why we able to find the right partner. You can't fool me. You know what I'm saying? No, and I'm not picking on nobody, but if you're not serious with me, and having never been serious with me, never been a support for me, leave me alone. It's not hard. It's very simple. Just leave me alone. There's plenty of creators that you can go around and be fake and weird with, and they won't care because they don't care about people anyway. They just want views. I'm not here for that. So if you fake, just leave. Just go. Just stay in your lane. That's why Scorpios. That's why we don't deal with too many individuals. You know what I mean? So when you connect with Scorpio, man, understand that we love deeply. We love directly. You know, if you have a connection with us, it got to be forever. You know what I mean? It got to have a certain feeling of forever. That's why I don't blame any of my exes. Like they used to, some of them used to call me, like especially my Leo. I was surprised at her. You know, I was surprised at her just the intensity of her connection where she would call me throughout the years, even after I thought I'd never hear from her again. It kind of blew me away. Like I think she, even though I knew it and I felt it, because you know when it's love is love. You know when it's just like, whoa, this is love. Like this is nothing I never felt before. But it's like, yeah, she overproved that she loved me. But it's just like when she got in her way and her attitude, it just made it seem like she never cared about me. That's the thing that some of y'all do. Y'all get mad with us, Scorpio, or y'all get irritated with us, and then y'all treat us like we never meant anything. Y'all treat us like we're complete strangers. Y'all treat us like dog crap, and then y'all expect us to be understanding. It's like how am I supposed to understand your love if you go completely bonkers every time something happens. So be understanding and understand that Scorpio man, he's going to be very deep with you from the very beginning. He's going to be very passionate with you from the very beginning. He's going to have a lot of loyalty to you in the very beginning. And make sure y'all hit that like button. Like I always tell y'all, I know I ain't been telling y'all, but make sure y'all hit that like button. If you want to show love to the platform and donate or anything of that nature, hit me up at 312-526-6350. A lot of good things happen for God Body. A lot of good opportunities. I'm really excited. So y'all make sure y'all complete this day for me. Make it a good day for me. So y'all make sure y'all show that support. You know, the lady I had the little meeting with, she like, oh my gosh, you look like you're in your 20s. You don't look nothing like your. I like, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? 'Cause that's just giving off that good frequency. When you can come around people and they can just feel comfortable, or they treat you like they buddy old pal, or they just start smiling and giggling, or they just start lightening up. That means you got a high frequency, and I feel blessed to have that. You know, I feel that's why I know I'm able to connect with y'all as my audience, because I can give off that good energy. I can give off that good vibration. And I hope y'all can feel that from the video. I hope this inspire y'all to go outside, go get some sun, go get some high rays, go get some sweat on. You know what I mean? But I connect with women that have very high energy, even if they're very quiet. I connect with women that are extremely energetic. The Scorpio, we have a tendency to connect with women that are athletes, uh, gymnasts, life coaches, nurses, women that are in anything with education, anything that has to do with philosophy, anything that has to do with being in a leadership position. We have a tendency to draw out these women that are very intense, that do very high. Uh, what's the word for it, y'all? Women that do very strenuous, demanding, assignments and jobs. That are very driven, and just like I'm driven into doing these videos, like whatever she enjoys, whatever her hobbies is, she gets very deep into it. She gets very, very focused into it. She gets very connected to it. So we draw out these individuals to us. So we know when for a woman to connect with us and start even talking to us or even start connecting, it got to be something deep. I know when a woman talk to me, I know it has to be something deep for her to talk to me. I know she feeling some type of way because even it's grown men with the swastikas and tattoos on their face and uh uh I'm not trying to be dark or nothing like that because y'all know I'm out high frequency, but I'm just trying to give y'all example. Like it's dudes that have literally I've seen with demonic that literally about to squat they self when I come around are literally grabbing, reaching for their junk like I'm coming with 50 dudes, like I'm riding with the junk on them, like they're scared of me. So I know for a woman to approach me or say something to me or talk to me, I know she really likes me or really, really attracted to me because it's grown ass men that's twice my size that won't approach me, that won't even make direct eye contact like a man. You know what I'm saying? And look me in my eyes. Like it's like y'all making me think about a memory when I was in the military when the general he came into my he like Mr. Williams, when you gonna just stop bullshit with he called me to the barracks. He like, when you just gonna stop bullshitting, man? And like I like, sir, I don't know, sir. he like, man, you could have kept that shit where you was at. Why the hell you come out here and get on my good side, get high in the damn ranks and want to start fucking up? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like everybody I ever connected with, it's always been a deep thing. It's always been a passionate thing. It's always been a intense thing. You know what I mean? So we try to show y'all from Front Street that this is us. This is who we are. This is how we feel about you. You know, it might come off crazy, it might come off too sexy, it might come off too arrogant, it might come off overconfident, but he's giving you a real broad view of the individual that you're dealing with, or the person that you like, you know. So y'all let me know if y'all up in here. I'm looking for y'all. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Make sure you let me know where you from. I got Boston in the house. Who else I had in here? Jamaica. Where you from? Smart and motivated. I don't know if you still up in here, but let me know where you from, brother. Got Jamaica up in the house. Let me know where you from. Let everybody know where you from, Yulia. Tell everybody where you from. Stop talking that yin yang. Let me know where you from. You know, if you up there here watching this video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. This is God by 2009 channel. You know what I mean? I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit that like button. If you want to follow me on IG, make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. You know, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. You know, thank you so much for tuning in. You know, but make sure y'all hit that like button. You know, if you want to donate, show that love. Like I always tell y'all, make sure you donate to my PayPal link or my Cash App link, which is posted in the chat room. You know, make sure y'all show that love. And if you want to hit me up behind the scenes, make sure you hit me up at 312-526-6350. 312-526-6350. No, make sure you just make sure y'all let me know where y'all from. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all let me know where you from. Come on, you know, and like I tell y'all, make sure you subscribe. This is a real Scorpio man introduction to dating, the dating introduction, being introduced to the girl Romania. Okay, I don't know what type of time y'all be tweaking on them out there. I ain't gonna just say every girl is like you either, but y'all must be they must be very eccentric in Romania. I've had support. They ain't that like you. I think you just a special cause. Maybe y'all don't respect the melanin. You don't respect the melanin. That's what it is. You think because I'm copper colored, I don't deserve no love. You think because I'm copper colored, I don't deserve no respect. Alright, alright. Don't say nothing. No, don't say nothing to me. All right. Don't. I'm just playing around. But no, don't say nothing to me. Don't say nothing to me. So one thing you got to understand when it comes to connecting with a Scorpio man, like we we connect with people that have a very passionate energy. Like I tell y'all, women that are very intense. You know, women that some of them are, yes, some of y'all are kooky just as we are. Some of y'all are just as crazy as we are. But we deliberately connect with energy with depth to it. We deliberately connect with a woman with a certain piece to her soul. I know how the women on my channel. You know what I was thinking about the other day. There's women on my channel that's so intense that they could literally pause the video on the scenery that they like looking at me at. I've literally had women that's literally screenshotted my videos and painted the picture that they liked of me on the screen, and it like it's like crazy, bro. That's not only talent, that's intense. You see what I'm saying? And it's deep. It's a lot of y'all have watched enough of my stuff. Y'all, some of y'all watch me more than y'all watch television. Some of y'all don't even watch television and watch me. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that. So understand that Scorpio, he's going to react to in-depth energy that's connected with him. He's going to attract. He's going to, attract to the woman that has a certain precise connection with him. Oh no, it ain't just me. I just wanted to see something, y'all. He want a woman that has a certain precise energy with him that is unduplicated. You know what I mean? That is uncomplicated. That he can connect with on long term. We really vibe with that. We really feel that. We really, get the most out of that, and we really fall in love with y'all. And so when the Scorpio with you, yes, he it's going to be very sexually intense. Yes, he's very deep. We're extremely passionate. You know, so when you connect with us, since I done had to knock you out the box before you. If you support the channel like you say you do, donate to the channel or something. Do something that's up for talk crazy. I love y'all, but don't make me block you. I'm being real patient. You know what I mean? Let me. I'm gonna be real patient with everybody and respect y'all, but don't disrespect me. Please don't disrespect me. Hold on. Let me clear all this mess out. Okay, you clear now. You can still talk, but I don't got time for no nonsense. I got serious supporters that really listen and really want to enjoy my videos. So I don't got time for be playing. So when you connect with a Scorpio man, understand that we're extremely passionate. We're really devoted. We're very serious. So if you acting giggly and awkward and weird, not giggly, but just like if you're acting weird and ingenuous, we're gonna back away from you. If you acting like you too busy, we're gonna back away from you. You acting like you're shady, we're gonna back away from you. You act like you in another relationship, even if you're not, we're gonna back away from you because we don't connect with we just don't f with that fake stuff. We don't connect with that weirdness. You know what I mean? You have to be somebody that is real, no matter what. You got to be somebody that's worth being around, that's worth connecting with, because the Scorpio man, he's not going to connect with an individual that don't have no love, don't have no passion, don't have no real energy. It's like I don't try to connect with that person. You know, it's weird, and some of y'all might be like, but I have a feeling with a Scorpio, but he did this on social media. He did that on social media. Y'all done blocked each other, whatever that may be. One thing you gotta understand is we don't connect with the shallow, and not saying you can't meet somebody or have a real relationship off of introduction, off meeting somebody on social media, but it's like we don't connect with that in a deep way. We don't connect with that in a serious way. It has to be somebody with some depth to themselves. It has to be somebody with some real connection with themselves. It has to be somebody that really understands their self. That's why we connect with old souls. That's why we connect with kindred spirits. We connect with reincarnated spirits, and some people might say reincarnated spirits. We connect with women that seem like they're from a different time, that seem like they're from a different place, that seem like they're from a whole different universe, and they just fall in love with us, or they just connect with us, or they just understand us. So understand, if we really feel fall for you, or we really feel your energy, or we really love you, we can't stay away from you. Even we might he might not can't we love somebody and can't stand to be around their social media. Scorpio can love somebody and can't stand to follow you on social media because of maybe it's his jealousy, uh maybe you kind of nerve plucking on social media. Maybe you act weird and funny on social media than you act if he were to see you in real life. And we don't play games. So if we feel like we getting this disingenuous energy from you, getting this false connection from you, and we thought you was more than what it was, we'll back away. We'll give you that space. We'll give you that time to yourself. Y'all let me know if y'all up in here. I had somebody trolling me for a second, but my real supporters, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Let me know if y'all up in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let me know if y'all up in here. I'm gonna wait for y'all, but make sure you subscribe. Like I always tell y'all, if you want to donate to the channel, make sure you donate to the links that's posted in the chat room. If you want to reach out to me, make sure y'all reach out to me at 312-526-6350. 312-526-6350. You know what I mean? I could be out in the sun, and I could be out in the hottest sun, and it reflects on me in the most wonderful way. What my mother always say, you pecan tan. You could be in the sun. You don't look crazy. You ain't gonna get no rear blemishes and look all crazy. Like you got the perfect. You got that colored skin where you could blend in with the sun. You know what I mean? The sun kissed skin. So I love all of y'all, my supporters. I welcome anybody that's new. You know, I welcome anybody that's looking and just being nosy. You know what I mean? Because I know it's a lot of nosy y'all that's nosy. As long as you hit the like button, I don't care how nosy you is. At least hit the like button, because I know a lot of y'all be watching. Y'all don't comment. Y'all don't try to say nothing, but I know who watching. I know there's a lot of y'all that be watching behind the scenes, y'all. But just understand, when you connect with Scorpio, man, understand that the love is for life, the passion is for life. You know what I mean? So we have to be intentional with whoever we're dealing with. We have to be deep and serious with whoever we're dealing with. You know what I mean? It can't be no halfway. Whew, it is hot, y'all. So make sure y'all hit that like button. I appreciate seeing y'all. I should have brought my little Jamaican head rag, but I love feeling the sun. The sun. You know what I mean? You got to have that sun. You know what I mean? You got to have that high frequency. You know what I mean? Got to connect with my audience in the most purest form. So understand, when you connect with a Scorpio, that we uh we date. When we date seriously, we date, and we do come into the picture, out of nowhere. A lot of times we come into the picture, unexpectedly. We do come into the picture unexpectedly a lot of times. And when you if you vibe with us, you're gonna vibe with us real heavy. Even before you even introduce to a Scorpio, a lot of times women, they feel overwhelming connection from us from a distance. Like, that's one thing I can say about a lot of women that connected with me. They could feel a vibrational uncanny connection with me, like they knew me for a long time. They have this already this deep bond with me, that's that they never felt or they don't feel with too many people. And usually that's the women that usually are supposed to be with us. But a lot of times it could be difficult to break the ice with her because she, just like a Scorpio man, she's very mysterious. She's very antisocial. She's very nervous when it comes to conversating, getting to know her. So she's not going to be easy to always understand. She's not going to always be easy to get to know. So yeah, if you feel like you're that individual, try to just break the ice with the Scorpio man. Try to just make yourself understood by the Scorpio man. Miss Namia, where you from? Let me know where you from, Miss Namia. You know what I mean? I got a lot of people with very deep names, very indigenous names. I got a lot of women that looks very Indian, very indigenous, whether dark or whether light. A lot of y'all follow me. Um, New York, you know, make sure you follow me at Godbody underscore 2009. If y'all want to reach out to me at 312-526-6350. Make sure y'all follow me at Godbody underscore 2009. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Um, Make sure you subscribe, Miss Namia. Make sure you follow me. And if y'all want to donate and show that love, whether you my new supporter or old supporter, make sure you donate to my PayPal link or my Cash App link, which is posted in the chat room. My Cash App link is $ Godby 2009. If y'all want to show that love, or you just want to just get God Body a pen, you just want to buy God Body a pen or something. What old boy say, buy me a cup of coffee. I don't really drink coffee, but if you want to get me a cup of tea or something, like I do like Simply Lemonade. That's one thing I do drink. I don't drink alcohol, like I don't drink alcohol at all unless me and y'all celebrating. But if you want to buy God Body a Simply Lemonade or something like that, I do drink a lot. One thing about Scorpio, we do drink a lot of water. We drink a lot of liquids and fluids. That's one thing. Okay, from the Bronx. You from the Bronx too? I think Nelly Trophy from the I think Nelly Trophy from the Bronx too. Are you eccentric? Are you very eccentric? Every girl I meet from the BX is eccentric. I meet a lot of my Latino homies, a lot of my Puerto Rican homeboys. You know what I'm saying? They from out the BX. Like I would say something else, but I can't say that on the internet. But a lot of my road dogs are from the BX. You know what I mean? Brooklyn, that's like my family. You know what I'm saying? The zoo is like my family. Like it's crazy. The places that people would be the most scared and frightened to go to, they the ones that treated me with the most love and embraced me the most. Ain't that weird? You would think I'd be embraced. You think I would feel safe in Brentwood or the Hamptons somewhere. Or I stayed in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Even that's a nice section of Maryland, and I didn't get that. I didn't get the love that I got in Brooklyn. I like it's not like people in the Brooklyn show me love. People in the Chi, that's like my family. The Chi, like my cousins. The New Orleans, my New Orleans. Of course, my Jamaicans. You know what I'm saying? It's like the people that put the most fear in people as a worldwide, they show me the most love. They embrace me the most. You know what I'm saying? My Brooklyn, you got me thinking about my Brooklyn cats, and I hope y'all don't mind me talking outside with y'all sometime. But my Brooklyn cats, he showed me. He like, man, I like, man, why you don't rock? He like, man, some of them country. I like, why you don't rock with my homeboy from down south, bro? Man, these country cats. He like, man, this motherfucker keeps smiling at me with them golds in his mouth. He like, man, he don't know how he get down with. I'll knock them shits out his mouth. I like, bro, bro, we not in Brooklyn, bro. You don't got to knock nobody's fronts out, dog. He like, man, that country motherfucker keeps smiling at me. like this is a Juvenile video or something. Like this ain't no motherfucking Juvenile video. We in Brooklyn. I'll knock his teeth. like Like I show I connect with people right off the jump street. You know what I'm saying? Just to make a long story short, like anybody that I connect with, man, from homeboys to women I've dated, you know what I mean? It's either you love us or you hate us. So the introduction with us is either you're gonna get that connection, you're gonna get, you know, when you really got that connection with us, when you get that feeling, this feeling where you like, oh wow, this is different, you know, the BX. I hear that. Make sure you follow me. Did you follow me yet? Don't be one of them weird private people that don't like following. Some of y'all be scared of me. I could tell the ones that y'all. Some of y'all be nervous to f around with me or get close to me. I could tell some of y'all is. Not, I ain't talking about you name it, but I'm talking about some of the a lot of these supporters that why some of y'all be like nervous around me, like, and I understand that, you know, and because I understand why y'all be nervous of Scorpio man, but we want to get the most. We want to really know y'all. We want to really connect with y'all. People, if you look at us and be scared of us, that's just what it's going to be. If you look at us and judge us from afar, that's just what it is going to be. But if you want to know us and have this extremely intense relationship full of passion, romance, and deep connection, then that's what it's going to be, because that's the energy that you're gonna put out there. That's the passion, you know, that woman's gonna. That's the passion that she's gonna put into it. So when you deal with that Scorpio man, let us know where you stand at. You know, let us know where, you know, how deep is the connection, how serious is the connection. You know, how much passion you have about the connection, how much love you have about the connection, because we only want the most serious partners. You know, we only want the most deepest individuals, you know, because we are very serious. You know, we are very deeply connected. You know, I think this sounds weird, but a lot of Scorpios, we think like this as far as future. It's like I could see, even as a young man, I could see the roads up ahead a lot of times, y'all. And this is why another reason I go so hard on these videos, because I feel like people like me, we don't last this long time like a lot of evil people do, where we get this long life. You see what I'm saying? So I hope the time that we get to spend together, I hope y'all love and appreciate me, you know, because a lot of people didn't in my lifetime. A lot of people gave me a lot of hard times, but I embrace y'all because y'all embrace me as crazy, as weird, as eccentric as I can be. I love y'all for appreciating me and accepting me for who I am, and I accept you for who you are, whether you're a man, woman, you know what I'm saying, whatever you are. I don't care what nobody thinks about you. I accept you for accepting me. You know, I don't look at y'all no weird way. You know, I don't treat nobody unbiasedly. I love y'all because y'all show me that love. I'm a Virgo. I love so much. I love Scorpio so much. I subscribe to the channel. Follow up. You heard. Make sure you follow me at Godbody underscore 2009. Let me know if y'all up in here. You know, like I always tell y'all, make sure you hit that like button. This is a real Scorpio man dating, the introduction of dating with a Scorpio man, giving y'all some high frequency content. You know, a lot of y'all really showing out. I had to get out it's not like I don't feel like people like they hate me, but I feel like they hate me for what they hate me for what I really am. It's like they got love for me, but they hate me for who I truly am. They hate me for what I truly could be. You know, they hate me for going outside of what they felt I should have went outside of. They hate me for being original. They hate me for having charisma. They hate me for having a channel. So every time I do a video in that environment, it's like I feel a darkness overshadowing me. I could feel a dark energy overshadowing me. So I apologize for a lot of my videos in the past couple of months have been dark, or they haven't been quite me. But I've been in the low frequency environment, and I'm you know, God is making a way for me to move and get up out of this hellhole. And I appreciate y'all, the ones that support me, the ones that encourage me to move on, the ones that show me so much love, because your love, it has definitely made a cloudy day sunny, because I don't get too many sunny days. So thank you for your love, and thank you just for your loyalty, because a lot of people are not loyal either. And I understand that, you know, You don't get that too many people like you in this earth when you a different soul. You don't find too many people that love you, love like you love when you are a deep loving soul. You know, when you have this super light barrier energy, you're gonna connect with super light barrier energy. So they don't come as often as low frequency energies, but when they do, it's a deep relationship. And I know any woman that connect with me and hit it off with me, it's gonna always be deep. Even if she get mad at me for a season, even if she get mad at me for a few seasons, I know if a woman love me, I know it's something to hold on to. I know it's something to have a certain depth with. Let me see. Y'all know how I like to do it. I don't know if this. I'm gonna have to find a light patch, cause it's so they need to cut the grass over here. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. I love seeing y'all. I love hearing from y'all. You know, so so when you connect with God body, you connect with Scorpio. Understand that we show that love and that connection with y'all from the beginning. We show that passion. We show that intensity. We show that proportion of us that want to really love somebody for a long, long time. That really want to connect with somebody, as far as a long term, for in a deep way. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Like I always tell y'all, I ain't gonna keep y'all too long because y'all looking like y'all tired of me. But those that want to support the channel, I thank y'all for supporting it. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all follow. Like I always tell y'all, if you want to donate, show that support. If you want to hit me up for advice consultations, make sure you donate to the Cash App link that's posted in the chat room, or my PayPal link, which is posted in the chat room. If you want to hit me up for advice, you know, birth chart readings, understanding the Scorpio, understanding your Scorpio, understanding your, it could be about Aquarius, it could be about a Taurus. Y'all understand when I make these videos, y'all, I can talk about every sign as much as I can talk about the Scorpios, but I only go by how y'all as my audience want me to talk about it, because a lot of y'all not gonna support my Taurus video. Like, I don't know, I get a certain weird energy when I do certain videos. Maybe I gotta do it in a like I told y'all, in a high frequency environment, because every time I try to do my videos around people that I know that don't fuck with me, I do videos around negative energy. It literally keeps my views down. It's so weird, y'all, that we do live in a spiritual world, because every time I do my videos inside my in the low frequency area, it's like I don't feel good. The numbers be low. It be weird trolls in my videos. It's just a dark energy. So it just let me know I need to separate from where I'm at. I need to coast. I need to go to another coast. I need to travel, go back to traveling again. You know what I mean? Because a person like me is not meant to be in one place. I'm meant to connect with many beautiful, colorful souls like mine. So so when I love somebody, I'm going to love them very deeply. I'm going to love them very deliberately. Um, just because he don't talk to you all the time, it don't mean nothing. He's waiting just to see you. He's waiting for it to go to that next level. We'll talk to you, but once we have a certain understanding with you, or once we have a certain ground level with you, he's ready to take off into another galaxy with you. He's ready to take off with another place with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely, you, you let me be quiet. But make sure y'all hit that like button. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all follow me at Godbody underscore 2009. Make sure y'all watch my last videos. Let me know who up in here. I'm gonna wait for y'all, but let me know who up in here with me. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all show me that love. Make sure you subscribe. I'm gonna share this on IG, because I know a lot of y'all, unless I do this on IG, I can't get the same reception. But make sure y'all hit that like button. Let me know if y'all up in here. I'm looking at y'all. Y'all definitely coming up in here. So let me know what's the deal. Make sure y'all comment. Where you from? Are you from Idaho? I'm gonna call out some unorthodox places. Are you from Utah? Are you from Vermont? Are you from Alabama? Are you from Mississippi? I gotta show Mississippi a lot of love. Y'all show me a lot of love too. Are you from Arkansas? You know what I mean? Are you from the Netherlands? Let me know. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate hearing from y'all. So this is my last thing. I ain't gonna keep it too long with y'all because y'all getting quiet on me again. But just understand when you're dealing with Scorpio, man. Understand it's always going to be intense from the very beginning. Understand when you're dealing with Scorpio, man. It's always going to be passionate. He's always going to have this overwhelming presence about himself. He's always going to have this overwhelming connection with you. Because we can't be halfway with anybody. Y'all give me a second, cause I might have to come out of this thing, but I'm out to end it anyway, so it don't matter. But Godbody about to get up out of here because it's boiling hot. But I love y'all. Make sure y'all show that love. Make sure y'all hit me up behind the scene. Make sure you subscribe. I love y'all. Big, big, big kiss to all my beautiful supporters. Make sure y'all donate. And just like I told y'all, make sure y'all jot my number down for those want to reach out to me for advice, consultations, and stuff like that later on. Make sure y'all reach out to me at 312-526-6350. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.